There we go. So once you start the vehicle up, it's keyless. I like it. Let's talk over one of the first issues that I've heard is the remote start. Now you can either remote start from the Toyota app on your phone, or you can take the key fob and do the 3 clicks, hold it and release, and it starts. Now your remote start is good for 10 minutes. So it'll run the vehicle for 10 minutes before it shuts off. Now the thing I've seen all over YouTube and the Toyota Tundra forums and all that is that, oh, well, I remote start, but then as soon as I open a door, it turns off. Something's broken, something's wrong, you know. So I took this to my dealer yesterday, and I asked her, like, why is this a thing? And she says, it's basic safety. Because you don't need to have the key to get in the vehicle, and if, honestly, like I said, if you remote start it from far away, if someone decides to try to get in your vehicle and steal it, there's nothing preventing them from doing that. Now, me personally, I'm like, well, if the doors are locked, you know, it's one of those things. I see the point of it, and then I see the inconvenience of it. That, yes, if I was walking up to my vehicle and it was started and the key fob was close enough that the door's unlocked and somebody pushed me down and punched me and then took the truck, yes, they could get away with it for I don't know how far because you can shut it off from your phone. I get it. I think it's a little overzealous of a feature, but I see why Toyota intended on doing this. It is what it is. I've heard rumors that it's supposed to be addressed in a future software update. I don't think that's going to happen because she said it's a blatant Toyota feature that they have on several vehicles. So guys, if you heard the rumor that it's going to be a software function, it's going to be updated, I don't think that's going to happen. So it just is. It is what it is. I'm kind of remiss by it as well, but oh well. So when you start the vehicle, I love the all-digital dash. It's the coolest thing I've ever had in a car. It makes me feel like I'm driving some hypercar, because I think the Ferraris were one of the first ones to have an all-digital tachometer because it went so fast a mechanical one couldn't keep up. So this issue right here sort of pisses me off. This is one of the things that I want to talk about. Now it's low. See, thank God, it's done for the video. So, all right. So I'm glad you guys could see this because it's been hard to recreate that issue since I fixed it at the dealer yesterday. So what was happening is when you do your little Toyota app on your phone, whether it's Apple or Android, whatever you're doing, you get the Toyota app, you have to make a profile in here and settings and all this stuff. And then it has like a GPS, and it's like there's 2 different softwares on this device. All right, think of this screen, think of this like an iPad. And you can have, like me personally, I'm a Samsung user, so I use Android Auto on mine. If you don't, it wants to load this default Toyota profile, and you can have GPS and all the whatever on that, but it's not really responsive. You can't use your Spotify with it. It only, you know, so you either want to use your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay for this to really function well. I can't even see, like, using the default Toyota thing, honestly, is garbage. It doesn't function well. It's kind of gross. Now that is one thing the dealer, she said, yes, there is a software update that's supposed to be coming out in February, and it's supposed to address most of the issues that are happening with the electronics. And by that, like the Toyota profiles being garbage, not loading. You saw it when it loaded up. It says, you know, guest profile loaded, swap whatever. That was happening every time to me, and it wasn't loading my Android Auto, and I didn't understand this. I'm like, why is this not loading my Spotify, my GPS? Like, that's the whole point of having and paying for $3,000 of this stuff, is so that it matches my phone and I can link all my profiles, contacts, my playlists, and everything without having to go through all this crap. So one of the issues, and she pointed this out, is it's permissions on your phone. So this was not Toyota's fault, this was my fault. Now, I'm a very tech-savvy guy. Like, believe me, like, if you see my editing and computer rigs and stuff, I'm very tech-savvy. I love all the high-dollar techie shit. However, this was a simple oversight, and I can't believe I did it because I don't like, on my phone, I don't let having permissions granted to all my apps. I don't like having apps that are running 24/7 in the background because they use data, they're monitoring stuff. So unless I have an app open on my phone, it does not run, and I shut down a lot of apps all the time. Unfortunately, with Android Auto, and to make this work seamlessly, you cannot have that happen. So what you have to do is there's a setting in here, let's go back to, this is for Android Auto only. Let me disclaim that. I don't know shit about Apple, iTunes, or any of the Apple software, Mac OS. I have no idea how that works, so find somebody else for that crap. So what you want to do for Android Auto settings. Sorry I had to edit this because it took me a second to find this, and I want to make this seamless so this goes really quick. So what you're going to do, go into your settings, and then right here at the bottom it says Start Android Auto Automatically. Set that to always. And then that's it. And then go into your phone, your Android phone, and make sure your Android Auto is up to date, and check the permissions on that, because what's another thing that your phone needs to let that have access to communicate whenever. And from what I've seen, it doesn't use any more data. I've been monitoring it for the last day. It's not burning up data. It's not doing anything crazy. It just seems whenever I turn the truck on, the phone and the truck talk to each other, and that's the only data that's being used. So fingers crossed that's all that happens. But that's how you fix it to where as soon as you crank up, Android Auto is going to sync with your phone and all your stuff comes up, and I haven't had any issues since then. Now that profile message will still come every time, but just dismiss that. Once again, I believe that's going to be one of the features that they're going to disable or update in the new patch for the software coming up, because it is an annoyance. I mean, it's an annoyance because you can just click it away and then the rest of your stuff comes up. But I've seen other videos where guys are having to do the manual profile loading and enter a PIN number. That was me 2 days ago because I couldn't figure out the Android Auto crap. So if you get this figured out, then you don't have to worry about the other one until they fix the stuff. Other than that, it's not a big deal. But I love it. Personally, I use Spotify. It's very seamless. It goes with your phone. You can tell it to do stuff. Directions to Dad.
Minutes from your location.
It works just like talking with your phone. Super easy. I have mine, and you can set this up too. Like I have mine show me the traffic pattern, so if you can actually, I know it's far away, you guys maybe can't see this, but you know, there we go. We can zoom in. But different roads, like I said, where traffic's bad, it shows the red lines. You know, that's a huge thing for me because granted, I live in the city, and there's a lot of different ways to get anywhere you want to go, and being able to see the flow of traffic like that it's important to me. So I'm liking this. And believe me, I know a lot of other cars with GPSs can do that, but this is my first one, so f*** off and let me enjoy this.